Hey guys, what's up? perrydew07 here, and welcome to my newest episode of This Week in perrydew07 Sports Realm. I'm going to go through some of the NFL and of course NASCAR stuff real quick. But first and foremost, I'm going to go through something else. As far as the Major League Baseball, the world, of course, the League Championship Series has on both sides has now been concluded since my last video, since the last episode. The Yankees beat the Guardians in I think it's about 5 or 6, and of course the Mets and Dodgers they won. Of course, Dodgers ending the series in 6 with a win. So therefore it will be the Dodgers and the Yankees in the World Series. They start, I think it was Friday. Yeah, I think it's Friday. So it's gonna be interesting to see who wins the series. I sort of had a gut feeling it's gonna be the Dodgers, but we'll see. So, and in terms of the WNBA, the New York Liberty finally wins their first title after 23 seasons. So anyway, congrats to them. And while the WNBA season finally comes to a close, the NBA season, however, starts tonight. As we're speaking right now. So obviously, obviously, can the Celtics repeat? Who can stop Boston? Can the Milwaukee Bucks actually make it out of the first round in the playoffs? And obviously, the bigger talking point though is LeBron, and of course playing with his son Bronny. So we'll see what happens in terms of this season. Now on to the NFL stuff. Now. Dang it. There it is. Here we go. I'm on it now. Here we go. Now, starting off with the Thursday Nighter, Broncos beat the Saints in Sean Payton's first game back as a visiting coach, as the Broncos beat the Saints handily 33-10. Now, on to the Sunday games. We have the Jaguars beat the Patriots in London 32-16. Anyway, we had Seahawks beat the Falcons, surprisingly, 34-14. Bills beat the Titans 34-10. Bengals beat the division rival Browns 21-14. Packers barely squeaking by the Texans 24-22. Colts beat the Dolphins. Come on, Mike McDaniel, you gotta get. Come on, Mike McDaniel, you gotta get your act together. Come on, seriously, you gotta get your act together. Anyway, Colts beat the Dolphins 16-10. The Lions hand the Vikings their first loss of the season, beating them 31-29, while the Eagles steamrolling the Giants 28-3 in Saquon Barkley's first game back in New York since becoming an Eagle. So, meanwhile, Rams beat the Raiders 20-15, while the Commanders blowing out the Panthers 40-7. And of course, the Super Bowl 58 rematch, technically 54-2, but let's just go on 58 because that's the most recent. Chiefs beat the Niners 28-18. Excuse me, yep. And then, of course, the Sunday Nighter, we have the Steelers beating down the Jets 37-15. And then, of course, the two Monday night games on here. We have the Ravens beat the Bucks 41-31. And then the other Monday night, we have the Cardinals barely squeaking by the Chargers, surprisingly, 17-15. So, now on to week number 8. Now, week number 8, of course, starts this Thursday. So now on to NASCAR stuff, which just took place at Las Vegas, and also the start of the round of 8. And for the third time this season, coming up clutch in the playoffs, seems like, Joey Logano takes home the win with Christopher Bell second. And that's despite making a late charge because he pitted late in the race for fresher tires. Daniel Suarez third, William Byron fourth, and Alex Bowen round out the top 5. Just a week after he got supposedly moved on, only to find out that he got DQ'd despite the fact that his car was underweight. So, therefore, and then, however, And of course, although the first major accident of that race, however, involving some playoff drivers such as Chase Elliott and Tyler Reddick. Reddick, though, took a small little rollover, would say. So yeah, he literally flipped over, even though it's a small flip, but it did enough damage to put him out of the race. So now he was in there. However, after Vegas, however, he's now on the outside looking in, along with Chase Elliott, Denny Hamlin, and Ryan Blaney, who happens to be the defending champion. So anyway, yep. So I guess that's all I have for this week. Thank you all for watching. Oyos, peace, and God bless, and have a great rest of the week, everyone.